Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
What people do in no money, what they at you, in no at you. Covid money, miss away in the year little rat you. Use the youth, them on the base, but must have man statue. Say me like a cash, but they got in a figure you. Take this script of money, God and say that is not you. On the head, the man above him, up him, I got to bet too much. It in the kitchen, some fly by like a patu. The singers and DJs and social media's coming at you.
It burn me.
300% free.
It burn me.
Garbage pile of the day.
It burn me.
Give the teacher them raise.
It burn me.
I see corruption face.
It burn me.
Mash down the people them house.
It burn me.
Every day appear arms out.
It burn me.
Appear money them a thief.
It burn me.
And them a sell out the beach.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
For me say big up all the charities and all of the givers. Some a go like say them powerful, me no make a bigger. The 100 the promises, none of them not deliver. Cut up the youth, they rap and they down in our river. Member bowl honey and they lie them tell. Corruption smell and they pocket them swell. When police don't a market like Satan out of hell, go mash up people start like thief when them sell.
It burn me.
Or they treat the market man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat the cat man.
It burn me.
Or they treat the peanut man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat the dirt man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat the sun.
Good afternoon, good morning, and welcome. Thank you for joining us. Despite the problem in an for Jabass or Andrew, Obia make it, whatever Obia Walker. For me now, come on here this morning. I'm going to come on and highlight Jabass and Andrew Holness stealing, because both of them are Obia man, both of them are thieves. So we are going to highlight them. This is somebody who I say long time in the comment, veteran, wagwan, how you do, long time no see. All in Foster, how are you? Delia Graham, Debbie Jarvis TV, Beat and Teach, Sim, Abinasa Cody, Joan Andrea. Everybody, morning, we're late, so make we just get on with it. Jem Ashley Millicent, Marcia Thomas, Ivan Riley, Sharon Bernard, Bros. Everybody, how no do. Make we get into it. Make we start with the bullfrog Jamaica. We almost have to get salt. Fit open the bullfrog. Agency driver 5. Sheena Kelly look at TV. Shade Oban Iris. Everybody, we can't bother call out on the name this morning because we're late. But get on a handful of salt because you know when bullfrog blow up, you have to throw a handful of salt to get the bullfrog back down. Can't make the bullfrog have heart attack pan here, but we're going to address your bullfrog.
Can go in there. Can you imagine? Just think about it. When that decision was made to have that gentleman on the stage, not in the audience, on the stage. Who in the leadership of the PNP was courageous enough to stand up and say, no, not a backside? Who was courageous enough to do that?
Maybe, Cliff.
Huh? Where was Peter Bunting?
Maybe, Cliff, they should have asked the overblown bullfrog for assistance. But me no business with you, Cliff, because the whole are no criminal. Me don't have a dog in the fight, but to me stand up on the sideline, me can't talk with me, see, Cliff. The whole honor, Cliff, is what the whole honor do. On a dibble, on a dabble with people of dubious or questionable characters. Mainly, Cliff, for the same issue where I criticize the PNP them for numbers. Why did you employ the thief? Because the whole lot of double with criminal. Remember, you employed Triple X. Did you not? Criminal is criminal. Bad influence is bad influence is bad influence. Look upon your friend and your Holness, Cliff Hughes. Have you seen the crimes, heard of the lies Andrew Holness committed at the dispatch box yesterday? Did you heard the attack from the Prime Minister on the Integrity Commission, Cliff? Or were you under the table dodging from the taxman or fondling with the Prime Minister's pants foot, Cliff, in order to avoid your taxes? Make it make sense, Cliff Hughes. I mean, we know the whole on our friends outside of our business. This though, Cliff, is our business. This is not the 31st of December, Cliff, when they all meet up with your address for happy-go-lucky with young boys. No, it's not real. Christopher Murray, do a refresh of your system because you're the only person is having problem with the sound. Cause Myrna, how you do? Close your app and start again, Christopher. No. Oh yeah, Murray saying check your end. Ron is saying to check your end. Yes. So this is not about you and them, Cliff Hughes. The whole honor do it. You did run go pick up Triple X and bring him a nationwide because Triple X have following on Instagram. A crowd in a rundown. It was the same thing the PNP them the Sunday evening where the whole on always do. Carlos Wagwan, bro. The whole on always do it. Remember the crab leg where you take up Kara nationwide? The whole on double na criminals. The whole on double with people with questionable character. For funding and for audiencing. So we don't know how Cliff come out here and I come load up him more. This is not the 31st of December, my youth. All right, Cliffisha. This is not the 31st. And anybody know Jabass? Everybody from TikTok, the channels over TikTok, call Jabass because we're going to air Jabass this morning. We're going to air Jabass this morning. So call everybody. Wanna know. Let's turn to Anthony Blinken. I have some questions.
Stream is, and I quote, a pan-African digital media organization based exclusively on social media platforms, focusing on giving a voice to all Africans both at home and abroad. In reality, the only voice it gives is to Kremlin propagandists.
We should take a moment, brothers and sisters, to to appreciate the fact that when African Stream is in the mouth of the Secretary of State of the most powerful government in geopolitics right here now, when that government moves to attack African Stream and deplatform it and ensure that the information it is dispensing doesn't get through to us as their people, African Stream and all of us can rest assured that all of this was done because African Stream was doing something right. They was doing the right thing. And the right thing them did I go on with. This deplatforming, I want my brothers and sisters at African Stream to know that it is the greatest honor when your enemy sees you as such a threat that it has to deplatform you. When the enemy realizes that they have to move against you, you know you're on the right track. So I want African Stream and all of us to understand that the founding and the popularity of African Stream is a win on our behalf, is a victory for us, brothers and sisters. It means that we were winning the propaganda warfare, and the enemy in the midst of the propaganda warfare had to resort to the final solution and even contradict their own propaganda and rhetoric about free press and remove African Stream from platforming. That means that we were winning the propaganda warfare. And African Stream was doing the work to assist us in winning the propaganda warfare. Make we hear African Stream and give African Stream enough respect. Big up African Stream for winning the propaganda warfare on behalf of the African world and scaring the devil to death.
Good morning, America. We have freedom of speech. We have freedom of choice too, America. Maybe you're not aware, but we do. The war between Russia and America has nothing to do with black people. In fact, America, we have never had any conflict with Russia to date. At the Berlin Conference, Primrose Radine, how are you, cousin? At the Berlin Conference, one of the split up Africa, which caused World War I and II, which a lot of people don't understand the history of that, why Hitler started in Belgium and Poland and all of that, and how the British and the rest of them get into it. It was partly to do with the division of Africa at the Berlin Conference in 18 something or other. Hitler was annoyed that Leopold got a piece of Africa, the Belgium Congo, which was bigger than Europe. Russia sat in that meeting, America, where you all draw lines across Africa. Russia, however, though America, did not involve themselves in the colonization of Africa, its people, and its wealth. In fact, America, the fight against apartheid and colonial oppression in Africa and in the Caribbean, such as Cuba and Venezuela, has always been supported and defended by the Russians. Now, what we are going to run come take up you and Russia business for if we not come in on Russia side America. Look at your hands, America. Look at your shoulders. The blood and the burden, America. And you want we to come take side with you? America, black people are becoming more and more sensible. If we are coming at the war, America, we are company side where the person don't offend and aggress with America. So when we not talk about Kremlin propaganda, me notice from the Ukraine war, everything must be about Ukraine and Israel. Fuck you, Britain. Fuck you, America. Not everybody want to run around drawing blood like Ono. The Americans think they can silence everybody. Yes, Ono have the technical power to silence anybody and have the gun. It doesn't mean, though, America, that some of it, nah. But mind on our own business, America. That's why America is falling apart. You have spent the last 70 years since World War II where you got your hegemonistic power. What have you used it to do, America? Count the wars that you, America, have fought since 1945. Count the amount of babies you have killed, America, since 1945. Count the amount of women that you have killed, America, since 1945. But everybody to come join in the war with Russia, when Russia don't have anything, America. On the other hand, though, America, we have had a war with you, the Western barbarous crooks, for 2,000 years, America. Can you say that about the Russians? But everybody, the Americans, think to say, them can silence. People have a voice, America. And until we pull the plug pan with America, or until we fire the bullet after we, America, we are going to talk. America wants everybody to get in their blood and gore. America wants everybody to get into their depraved, blood-sucking, vampiristic behavior. No, America. No. We care about the life of children on this planet, America. Have you seen the amount of children, America, that you have shot in their head in Palestine, America? And you want people, everything people talk is Kremlin propaganda. Because people don't think that they should continue to follow with the bullshittery of the West and your homosexual pageantry that's going to enforce upon the world. Everything is about the Kremlin. F you, America. Other people and other countries have choices. And we can decide who we give our allegiance to, America. Why you want others to come drink blood like you, America? Why? Everybody to come drink blood like you. No, we're not blood drinkers, America. We, the people of the earth, America. We, the people of color, America, respect blood and life. Even though there are some amongst us that you have trained to kill each other, and us, America, we have respect for life, America. Right out order, Kremlin propaganda. Why everybody speak? It's a Kremlin and a Russian propaganda. How much time when they try to pull down, jump over the same thing and it don't work? It's not even working internally in America anymore, America. The Russian propaganda argument is not working anymore. It is not. We have grown past that, America. How dare you tell us who to defend in a blood and gore situation? You brutal old criminal. All right. Let's go over to primary. Erna, how you do? let's go over to, we're not going to touch my gold in our Andrew yet. We're going to touch one of them lot here.
Supporters blocked a section of the roadway from Pewsey Hill to Hermitage as a part of a continuation of their campaign under the disguise of demonstrating for bad roads, the health center and the school. I say it under the disguise because they were heard.
That junk are labor right in it. Look how labor right junkers speak to the people of Jamaica when the people of Jamaica stand up and ask them to do what they're elected to do. Listen, oh, labor right junkers speak to Jamaican people.
A group of PNP supporters blocked a section of the roadway from Pewsey Hill to Hermitage as a part of a continuation of their campaign under the disguise of demonstrating for bad roads, the health center and the school. I say it under the disguise because they were heard shouting PNP slogans of time come and no labor rights around here. I do not condone the blocking of roads.
Backside hole idiot. It is a normal slogan in Jamaica between political parties. Fool.
Because this is an unlawful act. But if they were to block roads, they would have better served the purpose of blocking the roads yesterday when all the empty barrels were leaving the constituency heading to the national arena for a particular event there. A group of PNP supporters blocked a section of the roadway from Pewsey Hill.
If they're PNP supporters, sir, and them block the road, just go fix it. And the road, them a call for them school, them health clinic, them police station, and all of them something there. So how come when people take action against the government or when people stand up for them right, they're of other political persuasion? How conference get in at this, sir? Conference, People's National Party conference was too successful. And that caused a lot of the tirade. Is it not? The People's National Party 86 conference was too successful. On a no say, Penny Cook, how are you? On a no say, nobody now go pay attention to Uno. So therefore, make we run out and use all of the mud where we have throw up on wall. On a run come, somebody come shitting at the mud, so the mud get more sticky. It's not holding to the wall, JLP. I mean, from the 5th to the 6th of September, when the report come to Parliament, would have been lifting up mud and throw like crazy old hell. I mean, it's dry mud, PMP. It fall right down off of the wall. It fall right down off of the wall as soon as you throw the mud. Dry mud, JLP don't stick to wall. It really doesn't. But me I go load up Jabass video them and I want to call everybody over TikTok. Murder, we go expose the scammer, the rapist, the thief, everything with them be. So I don't know why PMP I walk and I have nervous breakdown across the country. Why PNP is going, not PNP, sorry, JLP supporters going empty barrels, Carlos. Empty barrels are the empty bus himself from Manchester South, got conference on Sunday. How that get in the people them cry for road, sir? But in this JLP Jamaica, We don't have any rights. We not fit turn up for nothing. We fit just roll over and fall down. Why you don't adjust them on the road where your claim say them black? How it get into who went to conference on Sunday? You see, say everything is about feeling, but because of how you stay, when labor rights, when can't fight on feelings, when just have to come out and be the dunce fools that is every time when labor right up on the mouth on social media. We have to say, Jesus, how you done so? Draw that back in. Hmm? Draw that back in. You can't show people say you're naturally done. Make we think say you're bright. But no, every time labor right come out here, them open their mouth. Look here. No matter how no try to flaw, and this is not me defending the PNP, because I know me not like them neither. No matter how no try to flaw the PNP and the Integrity Commission, Prime Minister, it remains you're a crook. The evidence is out there. We have countless of it now. This is the second damning report, Prime Minister. We're not blind. We see, we know, and we hear everything while going. You come out here whisking around the place with blame game, it just will not work. It just will not work. But let us turn over to Jabass. Call everybody from TikTok. We're going to highlight Jabass one more time. For some of you, you may have remembered that we've highlighted Jabass, the serial rapist, the serial fraudster, the serial Gayforpay holder. There's so many things of Jabass. Anything for money is Jabass. We covered him on Partner Job before. Jabass is a rapist. A dangerous rapist, even in his own family. Jabass is a dangerous rapist. Jabass is from Brompton Firespen in St. Elizabeth. That's the side of St. Elizabeth where his mother is from. His late father, on the other hand, Mr. Finley, is from my community. I don't know Jabass personally, but Jabass' behavior is well known to a lot of us. This Jabass drugged, you hear me, Jamaica, drugged and raped his very own sister. Yes, he did. Something that he's awaiting trial for. But when we broadcast that story, a litany of women come forward, even a young man at the time, that Jabass had raped or sexually molested. Him did come on TikTok, but this is the problem, especially with some of you women, the crime incubators. You, the crime incubators, women, you notice how you normally get fooled easy by these con artists. I'm telling you all the while about you women on social media. When we just see, we sit down on social media in a chair on the throw on a whole trust up in our face, on us a backside all fool women of social media. Like someone who can have some sense here now. This is a serial rapist. But this serial rapist is also protected and supported by Black River Police, who him and some of them are friends. Mentor, what have you heard since you arrived? Hey, Mentor, what have you heard since you've arrived in Black River, Mentor? Or Jabass rob and I fatten you up to Mentor? Hold on, the people. But let us listen to Jabass' latest set of getaway and getting ons.
Yes, I have his number.
Send him number. You do it too?
Yes, baby. We need
No,
the
I
number.
asked him for help to for something was going on, and I asked him for help, and then he kept asking me for my cash app, but I didn't give him.
The blood clot this.
Yes, send his number.
You can't buy that.
Everybody doing it.
All right,
He's a thief.
Destiny, I texted you.
He's a thief.
Yeah, text me.
All right.
No to blood clot. Something not right, me love.
He's a thief.
Jesus
That's what he is.
Christ.
A coke and a
Ladies and gentlemen, over the channel corner upon TikTok where bad word costs regular. So now I have to go stay through it to get the information. All right? Don't afraid of bad word, it's just a word.
Much gift. They don't know much gift.
You know what they do with cook and thief in Jamaica. You know what they do with cook and thief in Jamaica. Trust me. I don't wish bad on people,
Yeah,
but this is absolutely madness.
crazy. Me so find it.
The girl who said me I know. So that means you whole heap of people, my guys, be careful. No send nobody who no cash up. Jesus
This is
Christ.
absolutely madness. Trust me. Right? Working moms, single
Send the
moms.
request, guys.
single
Everybody
parents.
where scam, please send the request.
Are you serious, man? Like these people were desperate and they were looking for help.
Send the request. Everybody where scam, send the request, please.
And you
Jabass
prey on
scam the
these
people
women
them with
because
true
they
cash
are
up.
desperate.
Send a request on the live card. Everybody have them proof, you know.
This is so wrong.
Everybody have them proof.
This is the issue of what you call influencers on social media. You know, this boy is seen as a big old influencer over social media, over TikTok. A big influencer over there.
I have way more proof, a lot of proof, way more proof.
Yeah, him try me.
Yo,
him send me
man.
the message to
Yeah,
and
man,
I say,
nobody
him
that
have money want
ugly, man.
clear. Him have some money want clear. If him can help, which me know say is a thing for most TikTokers where they are Jamaica, like them who have money want take off a TikTok for use PayPal and them can't get it. So you can take it down for them, put the cash up rate. So him try to offer me, so then he must say, him that tell me some foolishness.
Charlie Linton over on Facebook. Welcome, cuz. Good morning. On a single call, everybody at party. We highlight Jabass this morning. We make everybody see Jabass run and say, whoa, thief, rape, murder, scammer.
It's about cash up and Zelle and them. So I said, no. And I saw it work. And so him try out for me, I have all of the messages them in a WhatsApp, but him use
Beat and teacher. So this is the problem with influencer. Influencing these days in the social media lens. You just have to have whole heap of people watch and listen to you, and whole heap of people turn fool for you on social media. And that influence mean these days when you look how social media operate. Nothing that they don't name good influence. These are the criminals. what the modern social media are create.
Disappearing message, so some of them gone. I have him number is a 320-669-2537. He's a thief and him try for me. But you may have sense, it not work. And the same thing with PayPal too. If anybody pan TikTok, when you take off money for them pan PayPal, you have to make them send it to you as friends and family. Because here in America, if them send it to you as payment at the end of the year, you have to go pay taxes on it if it pass like $600. So I'm trying, but you know how it go already, him couldn't catch me.
Let me see if I can call him number. Hold on. This is our name number.
Yeah, 320-669-2537.
Hold on. Don't say nothing. I told the correct number.
Your call has been forwarded to...
Yeah, because him did over here, you know. So him know, you know. Well, hold on. You want to get a vice because he's a bad blood clot, girl. You're two blood clot thief. You're two pussy clot thief. You want to depend on live, Aliso? On a call. Send up on a call. Hang up. Him hang up a call a while ago. You ring and he hang up. Hold on. Well, suck pussy boy, you can't target me, because Mr. Batchman a man fuck me in my body wall. You only can't target the woman them, but you can't target me and you can't blood clot me and you can't obey me. Because I got me say, and I got on time. So if you obey strong, you can't touch me sweetie pie. The people want them blood clot money, and if the people don't get their money, you got prison of blood clot. So any obey you have, any aisle you have, obey where you have, it can't save you, my love. Anything where you do, it can't blood clot save you, because it is a time now when your career shall finish. You're too.
You know, say a lot of people just come on social media just to fast in a people business, and them not learn nothing from social media, you know, because when it's time for them to learn something and know what to do and what not to do, it's come like them gone blank. The whole situation with Jabass, right? The first thing first, why I could never trust Jabass and confide in a Jabass, the whole raping allegation, from the whole thing with Jabass and the fact say him did come in at the Star or the Observer, one of them, but say him did rape one female and something, I think him did get incarcerated because he was wanted. And then on a confide in him and send him on a cash up, like on a serious. And then on have the audacity to come on the internet, come and talk about Jabass scam, and Jabass a fraudster, which him not come out, come clear the year yet, as yet, but I feel like say something goes for real. Because I think so much people that come on social media can come share them situation or share them story about the situation, right? So if something not goes so, something near for go so, I'm a believe say something goes so. Because if you realize Jabass since of late or the latest posts on his page, him black out him face for one, and him turn off him comments. If you're innocent, why you not just come on the internet, come clear the air? But people have them receipts, and some guys wanna be careful of cyber scams, cyber fraud. I am a victim of cyber scam and cyber fraud. I'm always a spread awareness. Be careful who no send on the money come get on the internet, because someone see some random strangers and them come with some story we're selling and no buy it. When buy the stories them and make them scam and then on come on the internet and see validation for people for defend the money for no. When go on to the police station, go report them. Go to the police station, go report the situation. But as me say, I feel like say something really goes off for you, because if you're never guilty or you're innocent, you would have come on the internet. The fact that you are a social media sensation or an influencer, you would have been company here, come and clear all the allegations, right? Yeah man, but guys, be careful who no confide in upon the internet, and be careful who no send on money to both turn $10 and $100 and get 10 times on the money. Be careful, you was warned. I'm out.
Alright, you better tell me, you go wait.
Alright? You're going to wait. Anything you want to do, anything you want to say after you can say. What we did.
This is Jabass speaking to one of his quote-unquote scamming victim.
What we did. Alright, you better tell me, you're going to wait. Alright? You're going to wait. Anything you want to do, anything you want to say after you can say. And not the truth. Nah, ignore the fucking old phone, brother. I can be a problem. I need something to do. I tell you the charge. You call the bank and the bank will say, yo, the transaction, you do not transaction, brother. It's me, you know, that come up on your thing. Because you don't use your account. You know how good you know that. Listen, I'm trying to get through to you, get to be a man. So I know why keep y'all say it took like seconds to transfer money from your account. And then wait, bro. It's the bank money, bro. You never have the money in the account. That she style it and do a little style to it. So that match I get in your brain. And she style the account and get a little thing to it.
And bear in mind, you know, the woman sent 30,000 like give me, I go show them the proof.
Bro.
So after the woman send him out, after I'm going at the woman account, my love, give the woman $30,000, him send the money never in the woman account.
If you do what we have to, brother, so you can't wait.
Right. Hang on. The next one I want to play for you. This shows how a lot of women on social media, some women on social media, will defend some of these social media crooks and criminals at all costs. Sometimes you wonder if some of these women really have children and what they would tell their children. When I like and share the life of people, or not go on if I start cuss and quarrel and go on bad with them. Anyway, make we continue to listen because we'll make sure everybody hear and know who Jabass is.
The people that are sending Jabass them money, the woman them when they take up their money, they give Jabass. Then they help people. Are they helping anyone?
They do
help people,
me.
Destiny. People
and
come by you every day, they ask money, them not help them. They might take up their money, they give them. When you take up their money, they give Jabass for. Why a woman they take up their money, they give a man for TikTok? Why?
Miss Triple, that's not how it goes. Miss Triple, I know so you go and take up money.
Why them I tell you
first, him come in at the inbox and him say, if you want to know how to make money, then him start a conversation and then him say he give me QR code in the cash app. Him send you $300 and you said and him said to send him back the $300 because he want to see if when him a drop the money he can come in. So it's not a begging.
He don't come like big kind, Miss Triple.
It's not a begging. He might tell you say he might teach you how to money. He might tell you how to make money. So him first send your money and then you have to send him back. And when you send him back, him set to give
you remember when Nicky Chromas used to do?
Him set to give access to the account.
So how him take where the money for him set?
Miss Triple, you're not explaining to her.
Him send the money. When him send the money to you, all right, him do it with $300 first. Him send $300 and say, all right, because of $10,000 it can't go through the cash app now go allow it. So give him access to your account to put the $10,000 in a kind of teach you how to make money. So you give him the access to your account. Can my friend do it? And when she give him access to his account, he go in and he go duplicate one check where she get PRPA. But the reason why police never lock her up, it was because how she signed her name, a 2 last name she have because she married, but him signed 1 last name for the check and did a duplicate it. And so comes the girl no go to prison. When they call him back and tell and the girl says, no,
listen, Tommy, hold on, Tommy, come in.
It's not a help, him a help her beg
Tommy,
him beg
hold on,
money.
no, Tommy, make a girl explain to Miss Triple. Me I'm gonna make her explain to Miss Triple because she depend on the life. Because them tell her pay things and not say go, you hear? All right, hold on.
When me have the start text him, because him say me a give him too much argument, and that's why I'm never go further with me.
Tommy, make the girl explain because Miss Triple don't understand. Is that something like big kind? Make the girl explain. Explain to Miss Triple. She hear you talk.
Yeah, so he was on his TikTok page where I'm asking anybody who wants to make extra source of income.
Okay.
You know, so it's not like somebody just take up their money and just actually just say, hey Jabass, see.
For yourself, I heard what you said. I heard what you said.
So it wasn't a question.
No, you're initiating. You know the difference. I'm sure you're a smart person. You're initiating.
It's a question. And that Miss Triple said.
That you really over there suffer through. You're initiating. You know what you're doing. You're gaslighting. You know what you're doing.
I asked a question.
Listen, woman to woman, you find out things on your own. You do your own investigation. You take up on your phone, you listen.
You see, Miss Triple is one of the ordinary social media dons. Well, if you tell Miss Triple say that pile of shit there is a new piece of cake, Miss Triple is going to eat it. A whole heap of woman over social media see so as viewers and audience. And nobody not learning. Nobody not learning.
And I not ask.
Nobody can come over here and tell me that Tommy is saying something and I believe.
I have to listen for myself. The question is was that Miss Triple said? Me ask.
No, Tommy, I was not asking. I didn't say even Miss Triple said that. Yes, really, and that she said that show what did I say?
I'm not going to say I copy, Tommy never say nothing.
You always have come, I don't really expect better for you in a destiny, you know, for every party, every business, every 7 business year you got, you know, so you can't see about your part. Because you, everything what comment section say, me not really expect no better.
No, that's if you think me need to watch my life from other phone, because this kid, me love. Everything what you say, me watch my life from other phone. But that's make you know
if
that.
You're watching the live, why would you think I said that?
No, you're blaming the people. Why you blame the people for them? No, because the Jabass is friend. He might go down to blood clot.
Everybody is blaming the people. Them clot. The two of them is to be blamed. The two of them, no matter how much you have in your heart, the two of them is to be blamed. And all of your comment section, they blame the two of them. Because how can you not see that coming? You can say no, you're not do it. So how them can say no, them not do it? The two of them wrong, Destiny. Be honest.
Oh, you're talking to who wrong?
The two of them wrong, be honest. The people who really send the money.
About 50,000
wrong for them tell them like to send the money.
They come like this a woman in the right side. And 50,000 people send their money, go get all the moderator over here. And I cost all him. I cost blood and chef over here say wrong. So don't know where you come back and go on, so.
So the people them not wrong, what's saying? The people them not wrong.
All them for wrong. Oh, how did the people them wrong? You're doing your business. It's the same thing. You could have robbed them to Miss Triple just like how him do.
That's not right here.
Miss Triple is the ordinary Jamaican woman with fester crime. Miss Triple cannot accept that her friend Jabass is wrong. Miss Triple is the type of women that blame victims when men rape them. That's the Miss Triple you are listening to. God help. No, you better not say. That's why me no fuck with over TikTok, because it's Sin City and Sodom and Gomorrah over there.
Destiny, you yourself say never sound right.
Yeah, Miss
You
Triple,
yourself say the scheme never.
When you say woman to woman,
you know how big time. You know how big time still, right?
Woman to woman, let me tell you something too. You see, when people fail to talk the truth, they hide behind the truth. That is the reason why you say both of them wrong, because you feel you see the truth, but you feel
I tried to add him, Tommy. You would not take my request. You can't tell me what I feel or hope, whatever it is you're trying to say.
You're saying a whole lot of nothing. And speak now.
You're saying a whole lot of nothing, because all in the comment section that I say, the people them should not send him the money. And yes, them say my thief, them flood him comment section as well. So what you want me to do? They never know
he was a thief until them send their money, Miss Triple. They never know.
What do you want me to do?
Miss Triple, in case you don't know, is what Jabass is known for in St. Elizabeth. Jabass walk and broke everybody's shop. Jabass come at your dance and him order your liquor, then him and him bad man friend them threaten you with gun and violence, Miss Triple. A long time Jabass had do it. Jabass jugged and raped his own sister, Miss Triple. How much time you go defend the indefensible? It's the same thing yesterday, Labour, right? Them I do from the 6th of September with the criminal prime minister that we have. The mindset of Miss Triple is the mindset of Jamaican women that incubates and grow crime. A hit make crime prevalent against us, so because woman suck it up, love it up, and hush it up around them. Women like Triple and holy Paratigan nurses, they were out to kill me off over Ratigan.
The lady.
I remember asking some of Miss Triple. You said that why they choose to come.
Because I asked a question, Destiny are watching comment section and I
so
said,
what you're trying to do? Tit for tat, you're trying to fire back at me because I fired. What is it? What are we doing? A shootout? Because I said something to you, trying to get in a word back. What is it?
What we are going to argue?
Because you are just saying that I said something. Is this high school?
You're going to sit in the other tomorrow.
I didn't go to high school, so it would not be a school level.
But Miss Triple are saying that why the people just come out to talk. And last week him do it to a woman and woman come out.
I never said why them just come out to talk.
I tell Destiny say you say.
That's why I tell you cannot listen to. I would never say why they just come out. I've never said that. I never said that. No, because I heard what she said. And I know in a real reason I have to be something that made the black car, you know.
Because me shoot by your gloves.
But everybody has said one of my biggest supporters say Miss Triple.
Me
I said why they just coming out. I've never said that.
Why them a come out now?
I am one of them that
say no, but somebody will support me say yes.
And your gloves me shoot pan and you say come here Tommy and
guys, if I said that, be honest. Did I say that? If I said that, be honest and speak the truth, don't over there telling lies because you don't like me.
Who not like you?
I'm not talking to you, Tommy. Relax.
What you will?
So that's the end of the Jabass highlight from all of the brouhaha and breakdown going on over Twitter. But as well as highlighting Jabass, it is about the women on social media. When you see them in at the time with me and Andre, with Carlos and Andre, women were the charge leaders of this criminal and disgusting behavior. You see when you're in at the same Ratigan Galangin again, when Ratigan and Wayne Lonesome come out with their meltdown, it was women again. Even some of the pussies who call themselves my moderators was over Ratigan page, tearing me down, then come smile with me. Women on social media, aren't you fed up of the festering of blood and disunity where only women harbor around with? Sometimes somebody crying them wouldn't get so far if it wasn't because of you women. But when you women stand up and you can protect crime, criminality in a public, and then think to say people fit grin up and laugh up with it. Some woman on social media, whether they're platform holder or their audience, uno just dunce, uno just locomotive, uno just love the lele galangin, uno just want to be entertained. Me never go to school to come entertain uno. So if you think when I look for entertainment, I am not that. Otherwise, I would have over TikTok a skin out, broke out, and carry on over Saddam City. I chose not to broadcast over TikTok because it's not my type of airwave. Me not have the TikTok need a certain level of negative energy to survive there. So me can't swelter in there. So because I would have to get up a morning time and plan my manipulation tactics before me come out to the crowd. Otherwise, in my free natural self, we can come analyze the happenings of what is going on in our world. And that make me turn my attention back to the shebang and brouhaha of the other criminal we're talking about this morning. Of course, we're talking about Andrew Michael Holness, the Prime Minister, the crook of our country, the disgraceful thief of our country. Same like how you see them a run around, try to defend Jabass. It's the same zinc fence mentality is behind the Prime Minister. When you heard the meltdown from Cliff, if you go over to Chapajan is so bemused, silent, perturbed. Have you all heard anything from Peter King's widow? Don't know if Karen Cross and the rest of them over there pissing up them, because it's a pissing tirade. The lower the Prime Minister credibility drops, the more the Prime Minister's crimes are exposed. It's a pissing tirade of those who think Mark Golden and the People's National Party is behind the demise of the Prime Minister. Not so fast, though. Everything has to do with the sticky finger of the Prime Minister, his wife, his children, his go-go dancing mother, one of his father who we don't know which of. It's the same old, same old. That's why you see this faggot of a Labour right MP can come out, come and talk about empty barrel, PMP activist, Black Road. What have you done, though, as an MP since you did it? Because the whole on, Lord Jesus, have mercy this morning. Don't go loose way and just take your time. Since 2016, what has been unleashed on the country? And you can just listen. It's a bunch of you know who don't know what. The amount of people that Andrew Holness has under his belt, and you can't switch around your government to give it a shiny new look. You cannot for 8 years change Minister of National Security, nor education, nor health will mash up. And now it's get to the cracker mouth. Where Minister of Finance said greener pasture than greener yard. Me want to shed blood too, said Nigel Clark. So let me go. Let me go, make me go. More they to kill me, Jamaica not enough. They're sending me on a barrage and tirade of decimation of the third world. Let me go, Andrew. Let me go. Since Nigel have gone, Andrew, and since Nigel removal have been announced, even though we know they have until the 31st of October, you cannot name a replacement. Because it was buying all these seats in 2016 and 2020 Prime Minister, you pick up all kind of, I will be able to control them dunce, Prime Minister. Because those are the people you brought to our parliament, you know. I will be able to control them dunce. It is why even when you give them an office, a department to run Prime Minister, it's without portfolio. You still hold that portfolio because you have a barrage of dunce around your Prime Minister. Because if I did sensible people, maybe some of them would have stopped you or spoke out against you in your deadly trap of looting the public purse. Would it not, Prime Minister? Would it not? But what continues to happen, Prime Minister? Every day we wake up, we just get more information, say our teeth. All you continue on your cronies them for do is blame the PNP, them say the PNP, them a call your thief. Alright, Integrity Commission and the PNP become corrupt amongst you. The millions, Prime Minister, millions of money laundering that you have been involved in, Prime Minister. Millions in money laundering.
About the movement of millions of dollars among 3 companies associated with Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness. Andrea Chisholm has been reading the report and now joins us live. Andrea?
Well, Janella, the update comes as the long-awaited Integrity Commission report on the Prime Minister's statutory declarations was tabled Tuesday in the House of Representatives. Now, we must point out that the report is 171 pages, so we're still going through the details. Plus, there's a special report as well as an addendum and other details. Now, the report showed that the Integrity Commission was mainly focused on 3 companies associated with the Prime Minister. The 3 companies that form part of the Integrity Commission's probe are Estate Bridge Development Company Limited, Imperium Investments Holdings Limited, and Positive Media Solutions Limited. All 3 are linked to Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness. Due to the complexity of the matter, the Integrity Commission hired an independent forensic examiner to assess the financial transactions between the 3 companies and determine the true value of the investments. The authorities looked at bank statements involving the 3 companies. Those bank accounts were held at 3 financial institutions: the National Commercial Bank NCB, NCB Capital Markets, and Barita. Now, intercompany deposits among the 3 companies linked to the Prime Minister totaled roughly $473.2 million. Intercompany withdrawals amounted to roughly $427.2 million. That's for the period 2020 to June 2023. The Integrity Commission said records submitted for Imperium and the explanations from Dr. Holness do not fully account for the transactions. In addition, financial statements and other documentation from Imperium do not account for the movement of over $72 million from Positive Media to Imperium. Likewise, the management accounts of Positive Media and other documentation submitted to the Commission do not account for the amounts advanced to Imperium. Now, there's also an interesting development with the tax authorities. Tax Administration Jamaica indicated that Imperium filed a nil tax return for 2021 and 2022, meaning the business did not declare any income or expenses on the form. However, Imperium earned over $5.1 million in 2021 and over $6.5 million in 2022 in dividend, exchange gains, interest, and other income. Expenses for Imperium in 2021 were roughly $9.8 million and for 2022 roughly $9.5 million. Estate Bridge also filed a nil tax return for 2021. However, interest income was over $1 million. The Integrity Commission is therefore urging Parliament to support the matter being referred to the Financial Investigations Division (FID). The Commission says there can be no finality in the matter until the FID has completed its work. Now, after the report was tabled in the House, the Prime Minister was given the opportunity to make a personal statement. Now, Dr. Holness welcomed the fact that the report was tabled 2 years after the investigation began. He said he would be seeking legal advice on the report and the recommendations. He also said that he worked hard for what he had.
As of today, you can call me Dr. Fabs. Because I know Andrew Holness so bright like me and Mama Wara hit. So you can start calling me Dr. Fabs today. Me not have to go study it because it up yourself. Me not walk on it like you, Andrew Holness. I mean, not sit down on my brain like you. Because that's why not even thief. You can't thief careful in the Prime Minister. You can't even thief careful.
and made it clear that the interrogation of his personal affairs is not in any way connected to public funds.
I've always sought to discharge my duties with respect and dignity.
Jesus Christ beat and teach. So you know, so that's a done deal. Given that the IC urged Parliament to support the FID, the thing being referred to the FID, if it's a thing that Parliament has to vote on, you know it's dead in the water with the 49 thieves behind Alibaba, isn't it? And then if Fix Bailey is sent to FID, you know it's even a done a deal. Fitz will just tell us the money fell over the precipice. So that's why the Prime Minister couldn't pay no tax, because the profit, Fitz Bailey, fell over the precipice.
Even for those who try to bring me down and do personal.
Prime Minister, don't drop no war hit clot word for we. Are your finger. The only thing since you in a government and in a politics that has tried to bring you on Holness down is those finger of yours. Is that rusty mind of yours, Prime Minister, where everything is about stealing and enriching your criminal self and your criminally aligned gangsters, Prime Minister.
Personal harm to my reputation.
What
the weaponization.
Where is it? When did you didn't rock up with a reputation, Prime Minister? Certainly, Prime Minister, as a Prime Minister, you did not rock up with integrity. Because for all we know, the dangerous loot started under the Bruce Golden tenure when you were Minister of Education. And for that little time that you were there, Prime Minister, it was a tirade. You were referred to for prosecution in 2022. And let me make it up. It's what the investigation found. And again in 2024, Prime Minister, they have found a whiff of embezzlement, scamming, tax dodging, defrauding the nation, money laundering. Prime Minister, it's too much. It's too much. In any other democracy, Prime Minister, after yesterday in Parliament, you would have to step aside. If it wasn't because, Prime Minister, that your 49 thieves or crony eyes, they themselves in any democracy would have pushed such a crooked and tainted government out of Parliament, because you have now, under Holness, become not a detriment to your leadership. It's a detriment to the entire Jamaica Labour Party. It's a slow death, under Holness.
Of accusations of corruption is nothing new in politics. However, even the most skeptical onlooker must conclude that the handling of this matter, the time it has taken, the public resources used to pursue it, raise cause for concern.
Because you know, me not answer that part there. You a walk and look for help out of the road here, so fi say the Integrity Commission a target you. Go suck your mother, little boy.
While I will not pursue the view that this was politicized, I believe it is commonly agreed that the law governing the Integrity Commission is in urgent need of revision.
This was an act that came into force 2017 in the second year of Under Holness leadership. And Andrew Holness, who passed this law under his government, said, me never know, said the law, I go catch me out as a thief, as a crook, as a scammer, as a money launderer, as a tax embezzler. So therefore, it needs urgent review. Because we think so, when they put it in place was to play dolly house with the public. We never actually knew that even though it may not say we are present, but it may highlight our thieving officially.
The current context of its operations does weaken its credibility. And we must do everything to ensure that the appropriate laws are in place to prevent.
Good morning, Jamaica. Good morning, world. Does anyone have a credibility tape measure? Or, for that matter, a credibility yardstick? Or do you have the credibility box of marble where we can count and put over here, so, and count and put over there, so, and in the end, see who have more credibility? You, Prime Minister. Kiss me, Kerry Gwende. You, Prime Minister, talking about IC and credibility. Me never go to school for unteach dunceness. Me go to school for educate and inform people, Prime Minister, not to teach them how not to be dunce.
Prevent the politicization of the Commission and to support the Commission in its work.
The politicization of the Commission, Prime Minister, is only politicize the organization. And remember, on the committee, Everard Warmington attacked another member, saying he used to be an advisor to Dr. Phillips. Every time the IC put you all, JLP, under the probe, it's because they're politically aligned. When Dwayne Vaz was under the probe, when Dwayne Vaz ended up being referred to prosecution, and Dirty Keisha, nor Dirty Parla, never block it, they make it go all the way. Even though based on how it turned out, it shouldn't have gone so far. That wasn't politics, wasn't it? It was the IC doing their job. But now that we are finding out that the Prime Minister has laundered millions in his 28 bank accounts and 3 companies, millions, the Prime Minister has not even avoid tax. Is it avoid? Would this be avoid or what the other one name? Evasion. This was not avoidance, Prime Minister. This sounds more like evasion of tax to me, which evasion is the illegal one. You owe me my money and you see me come and you turn off into a shop. Say, me not ask you for my money. That's tax avoidance. But when you deploy criminal means of trying to make me not get my money, then that's tax evasion. And it seemed to me, Prime Minister, that all you have been involved in is tax evasion, which is outlawed, Prime Minister, in most countries. You can avoid tax, but you cannot evade it.
We must also ensure that the Commission itself is efficient and pays due regard to the use of public funds and the time and resources required of public
funds. You would thief off so much of the public money, Prime Minister. Anyway, let's listen to Mark Golden respond to the Prime Minister brouhaha, because yesterday was a bully pulpit. The Prime Minister was given an opportunity to lecture the nation, lecture the Integrity Commission, but nobody could respond to the Prime Minister or ask the Prime Minister a question. But when Mark Golden went outside, he had something to say.
Now we have to study it carefully before we make any substantive comment on it. But it's clear that the Prime Minister has been under investigation for illicit enrichment, and he's known it since May 2023. And there's a recommendation that the matter be sent to the Financial Investigations Division, which is a law enforcement agency, for further investigation, and that his statutory declarations cannot be certified until these issues are resolved. So that's a very serious matter, because the Prime Minister himself publicly stated that he wasn't aware of anyone on his side who was under investigation for this enrichment, when he himself was one of the 6 who are now 8.
The Prime Minister commented.
Then who would they be able to refer such crime to? I wonder if Tam Tavares would be able to tell us. But Jamaica, we don't have to lose no sleep. We don't have to dig in a sand like nanny goat. We don't have to go down crab hole. We don't have to push fire stick down crab hole for the crab come up. Everything shows, particularly, especially for the last 4 years, this bunch of JLP cronies are a bunch of thieves. PSOJ, as Peter and teach that thing one here on August. You remember when Isaac made the comment about Paul, how the PSOJ run down Palmer Gold in Jamaica? You don't remember that scenario there? Do you, Jamaica, remember the scenario of how the PNP, the PSOJ run out Palmer Golden about the Parler comment? Who remember that? Gillette shame, remember say Gillette leaked the report in a Shana. Now, I have to know when people shame, even though they're not talk. I have to know say shame. They're shame. The whole family has been caught stealing. And that's why Isaac was forced to resign from the Human Rights Commission position when having a PNP. Because the PSLJ run out. And them talk all kind of hot air PSOJ. This PSOJ is crime committed against the Jamaican people by our Prime Minister. Loads of money crime, money laundering, financial embezzlement, fraud, tax evasion, stealing from the public purse. PSOJ, have you heard? Have you heard of the report, PSOJ, that unless there is a lawful investigation of the Financial and Investigative Division, the Prime Minister, PSOJ is a public sector organization in Jamaica. Why PSOJ? Only don't hear about the crimes. Only don't hear about the crime, PSOJ. Only not run out and tell the Prime Minister that this is no longer sustainable. You, the 21 rich family, was sucked the lifeblood out away. Adam Stewart, thieving Adam, You've been running around with propaganda from Wadi Adam. Have you not seen or heard? Is your paper going to call for the Prime Minister to resign, racist Adam Stewart? No, it's private sector organization of Jamaica Beat and Teach, the PSOJ, private sector organization of Jamaica. Adam Stewart, because the Gleaner is questioning the Prime Minister credibility. Chopper John and the whole of them said the Gleaner PNP paper. All of a sudden, Gleaner turned PMP. Because you dare not ask a question of this crooked government. Otherwise, you are party aligned to the People's National Party. Andrew, them thief too, you know. The difference is you thief more than them. You take stealing Andrew Holness to a different level. You take public sector crime, Prime Minister, to a different level. Twice in 4 years, Prime Minister, you have been referred to for investigation for your criminality, Andrew Holness. Twice in 4 years. And even then, Prime Minister, a line cannot be drawn under your criminality. A line, Prime Minister, cannot be drawn under your criminality. And you have straight out batty like Cliff Hughes, Vegas, and Chopper John coming out. I'm not sorry for the children of Jamaica. When adults, women and men can't call out wrong for wrong, I'm going to remain steadfast to it. PNP wrong to put Cartel on stage Sunday evening. Cartel had a right to visit the concert, the conference. Cartel had a right to have his political support. PNP had no right in the current spheres to platform him. I will stick to that. But oh no, the Labour right, oh no, don't have any more credibility to speak about anything in our country. What we ask of the Prime Minister is either you dissolve Parliament immediately and give the nation the choice, Prime Minister, or you step aside and let the disgraceful Wallara start in the Jamaica Labour Party. Because that's where it is heading to, Prime Minister. Because with your hell-bent and taking the entire fleet to your watery grave, Prime Minister, then them are going to need Kobar. Because you don't have any sort of dignity or integrity or humility or what the new word, what the word be again, the dignification or indignification, because if him said dignification, the dignification may be the positive word. So we are going to call it the indignification, Prime Minister, the adverse of it. An indignificated Prime Minister who doesn't have any moral authority left. Do the honorable thing, Andrew Holness. You have enriched yourself. You have enriched your family. You have enriched your cronies. Do the honorable thing, Prime Minister. You must step aside for the good of the nation and for the better good of keeping an opposition at the next election. You must, Prime Minister, step aside to the Jamaica Labour Party. If you do not push Andrew Holness aside, you will pay dearly dearly next September at the polls. You will. That's it this morning from the Global Television Group. Thank you all for being here this morning. You want to turn up this morning because we're cost the thief them and I call out people business. And don't forget, my people, wherever you see Jabass, I him name O'Shane. I don't want to call him right name because I don't want to mix him up with one of them other brother. But because the whole I don't know him as Jabass. Anyone who see Jabass Finley, run, ball out for murder, rape, thief, anything you can ball out for when you see this rapist. This rapist who will rape even his grandmother. This rapist who will even rape his grandfather because Jabass no mind who him buckle down and rape, you know. Jabass rape men, Jabass rape women. When you see Jabass run, ball, murder, woy, murder, help, rape, see the rapist there, see the thief there, see the scammer there, murder, woy, help. Yes, I saw if you go on and see Jabass. And on woman on social media, stop fall for the criminals them. One of the criminal run and ball, say, whoa, murder, thief. People's National Party coming out, say the labor right, them now go do it. Anyone who see the Prime Minister, anyone who see the Prime Minister on road, wanna know how for cheating. Anyway, Andrew Holness turn up on road, wanna know how to cheat the Prime Minister. Wherever you see the Prime Minister in crowd, this is how the Prime Minister must be addressed.
You a thief! Hey. Why you a thief? Hey. Why you a thief? And where the blood clot this? And where the blood clot this?
Both me not fit chat. Who this? Who no? Both we not fit chat. Anyway, my people, thank you very much. Sun still out. We're going to run that park now. And then we're going to come back tonight. We're going to drag the Prime Minister right until September, like next year, you know. And we're going to drag the Prime Minister till the drunk or resign, you know. And we're going to drag the Batman Prime Minister till him do the honorable thing. War. Open warfare, Prime Minister. You think it done? It just a start. Open warfare. Good morning and good afternoon from Global Television. And when you say Jabass Ball, say rape, murder, thief, Black River Police, where help collude with Jabass in the crime, murder, rape, thief.